Hey, what is it, be fucking sexy beast, and Tristan here, and I'm finally back. Oh my god, so much stuff has happened over my break, and I really can't wait to update you guys and tell you about it, because it's been amazing. It's been an amazing 2 weeks, and I've really taken advantage of it, and I really do appreciate you guys so much for supporting me over that 2-week break, and my channel grew, and just, it's amazing. Thank you so much. I have the best fan base ever, and I couldn't ask you guys for any more. Now, I'm going to be breaking this into a few parts because I have so much I could say, and I don't have time to say it all right now, but I will be making it over the next few days in between some videos and stuff like that. But boy, am I excited. This 2 weeks was amazing. It was transitional. It was just absolutely insane. I had such a great time just living and going out there and not having a worry in the world in terms of making content. I know that it sounds like a bad thing, and it's not, but it's basically like, look, I had just all this extra time, and I absolutely took advantage of it. And I've had a great last 2 weeks. So I'm going to start off with something that actually happened before I took my break, and I just didn't have time to talk about it because I was, making other videos like that. But it was homecoming night. So homecoming night, basically I picked out, I have a suit now, I have a jacket. I'll show a picture of it here, how I actually looked that night. Anyway, I had I got a suit jacket, I wore slacks, a nice white satin tie. I finally learned how to tie a tie the night before, and oh my god, I've been going to football games and everything lately. I've pretty much gone to every one this entire year. That's pretty local, and it's been a blast. I've been hanging out with friends, being social, having a great time, and these are the things that I should have done already. But the problem with me is sometimes I let YouTube get in front of other things. Sometimes, and this is why I needed the break, sometimes I let YouTube get in front of my social life, and I've done this on several occasions, and not always, but it's been like, hey, do you want to hang out tonight? No, I'm busy, and all I would do that night is, make a YouTube video or something like that, and it's not really a valid excuse because my life comes first, and I should really treat that firsthand instead of, just firsthand making content. And I really do enjoy making content for you guys, but it's not above my social life. It's not above actually living and enjoying the moment and having a great time with friends. However, I do enjoy it, and it's a fun hobby of mine. Now, anyway, I've been going to all the football games. Those have been an absolute blast. Oh, man, I have so much to tell you guys. Man, you guys will love me for this because I'm going to tell several different stories because I took a break, and I just have so many memorable moments from these last 2 weeks, and it's crazy what can happen in 2 weeks when you actually, put yourself in a position to get out there and just live and just take that priority and just take full grasp of it, because living in the moment is the absolute shit. And don't even get me started on Advanced Warfare, man. I just have so many stories to tell you guys. This is awesome. I'm really excited to just get fresh and excited to make content again because, man, I wanted to make this all in one video, but I knew it'd be too much to handle, man. This would be like a 45-minute to an hour-long commentary, I swear, because I could just go on and on about these last 2 weeks. And you're like, bro, it's only 2 weeks. What could have possibly happened? A whole fucking lot. I'm going to get to where it all started. And I'm in a relationship. I have a girlfriend. I'm currently dating somebody, and she's awesome, and I'm just going to kind of go over the situations that led to this and what's happened after and just how awesome it's been and stuff like that. And no, this is not going to be the death of my channel, man. This might even be better for my channel. I don't know. It's funny because I just made a video, Am I Still Desperate? And yeah, it's awesome. It really, really is awesome. So I've had this good friend of mine who's a girl, and I decided to ask her to homecoming. Now, how did I ask her to homecoming? We were doing a law mock trial where we had to dress up in October, and I was like, hey, do you want to go to homecoming with me? She's like, yeah, sure. When I was in a suit at the time, so that was pretty awesome. Then we ended up going to homecoming. Now, homecoming night was fantastic. It was such a fucking blast. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I keep saying that, but you guys have no idea. I'm going to get right into it. So homecoming night, I get off work at 7:30 and homecoming started at 8. So I knew I was going to be a little bit late, but I tried to rush. I got home, took a shower, got on my suit and jacket and everything like that. I'll pop a picture up here what it actually looked like. It turns out looking really good, and I learned how to tie a tie the night before. Oh man, it was... So I had a white tie, a really, really dark green, almost black undershirt, a dress shirt. Then I had my watch on, then I had a suit and in slacks and black shoes, and most of the stuff was new. The suit was rather new, and then, or the jacket was rather new, but the tie and the dress shirt and everything was new, so that was really, really good. I like having new things. I really do. I just really enjoy it. Anyway, so I got that all on, and then we were gonna go to dinner before, but I was like, I'm already, we're already late, whatever, let's be fashionably late. So we got there at like, I don't know, 8:30, something like that. I got ready, I went to her house, I picked her up. She was dressed really, really nice, her hair glittery and everything like that. She got glitter on her later. I'll get into that. It was awesome though. So, and this is the girl I'm dating now. We were not dating at the time, but we're dating now. And anyway, I'm just gonna continue. So let me lower this by 1. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so I pick her up and we end up going down to my school. We're fashionably late, but not too late. Like, it's not too crowded, nothing's too crazy, everything's fine. And I went to homecoming last year. This was the second homecoming I've ever been to, and I went to the, first one last year, and it was, man, I talked about that. I've talked about this before. But this homecoming was so much better, and man, oh man, could I make a last homecoming better? No, probably not. So anyway, we get there and we do like the breathalyzer test before you can get in. We're dressing all snazzy, looking good. I wasn't really hungry because I ate a little bit at work, and we get inside and we're just chilling. Everybody's kind of walking around. We're like, hey, how's it going? Saying hi to the people we know, and just walking around and, getting water and a little bit of cookies later, and they had some mints, and oh man, it was good stuff. And just enjoy the little things. And we're seeing people that we know, and my friends were dressed awesome, dude. Their suits, my friend, oh dude, his suit was great. It was a really great suit. I was totally jealous of his suit because it fit so well, and just, I like suits, man. I do. I would wear them all the time if I could afford it, and yeah, I totally would. But anyway, I digress. So we're getting there and everything, it starts off really slow. It's like, hey, how's it going? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Walking on the dance floor where not a lot of people are grinding, which actually I saw one of the teachers break up a few couples grinding, and I was like, wow, okay, I guess you're not supposed to grind at this one. So that wasn't the fad, but people were raving hard. People were dancing hard. And so first we got into a group of like 8 people, and we're just all dancing, doing crazy stuff, crazy dances that aren't even really dances. Like, we're not doing choreographic dances or anything like that. We're just all dancing to our own beats, dancing to our own whatever, and we're just having a good time, sweating like a motherfucker. Oh my god, like, it wasn't even that hot in that room, but being in a jacket and dancing your ass off makes you sweat hella hard, and I'm not a guy who sweats that often, so it was really, really weird. I do that, and we're running around, and I'm with my date, and we're going in and out outside, because man, it was so cold outside. So nice to go outside after dancing like really, really hard. And you could just see, like, I had sweat on my forehead. It was insane. I had to like wipe that off. I was like, oh god, gross, so much sweat. And you don't understand, like, the dances were awesome. And later, towards the end of the night, we ended up going to the really, really far side, close to the speakers, where it was just so loud, and there's strobe lights and everything going crazy. There was even some bubbles towards the end there. Everybody's having a good time, so people are dipping out. It went from 8 to 11, and we ended up getting there at like 8:30. We actually stayed till 11:05. And so we're just dancing by the speakers, really, really loud, bassy music, awesome stuff. People are dancing to it, like Turn Down for What and other stuff like that. Just crazy songs that and should dance to. There weren't really any slow songs. Like, it was funny because my friend and this other girl were dancing, kind of grinding, and during like a dubstep song, just like, what the fuck? So my date goes up and she starts grinding on the girl who's in front, right? And so then I go behind the guy and I start like dancing with him. He's just like, oh man, not cool, not cool. And then he's just like, stop. And so I'm like, fine then. And so she keeps grinding on his date, which was absolutely hilarious. And then we like, she did that a few times. It was really, really funny because she would just like stealing people's dates' thunder, and I thought that was hilarious. That was hilarious to me. So yeah, that happened a few times, and it was really, really funny to watch. But yeah, I'm dancing in a group of girls, switching between dancing with a group of guys and girls, and everywhere, just all over the place, different types of music, crazy dances, wiggling my ass off, and just doing stuff. I can't even explain the crazy dances I was doing because I don't remember them. Then towards the end of the night, after most people have left, and then once the music shuts off and everybody's like, all right, well, you kind of got to get out of here, and I'm like, okay. Well, there were these other 2 girls that we hung out with most of the night. These other 2 girls were awesome, and one of them was a friend with my date, and then the other one, I hate not using names, but I have to do it, and the other one was her friend, right? So my date's friend is like, hey, you know, what are you guys doing for dinner? Like, blah, blah, blah. Where'd you go? Like, we didn't go anywhere, but we're all going to go to Sherry's after. And literally, most of the people from homecoming went to Sherry's after. It was so great. It's like, what's the plan? Oh, yeah, the only fucking open restaurant ever. That's Sherry's. So we all, my date and I get in my car, and we go to Sherry's. And it's like 11:20 when we get there, 11:20ish when we get there. And so we're being kind of respectful. We order some drinks or whatever. We're still waiting for our other two people to get there. And so I ordered like a fruit platter or something like that. I didn't want to, you know, eat everything before they got there, but this restaurant was 24/7. And so we're seeing a bunch of other people from our school there, and we're just like, hey, you're here, you know, awesome. Everybody decided to go to Sherry's, and man, it was pretty packed, actually. It was pretty funny. So it's not like we couldn't find a table, but there were a lot of people there for this late at night, if that makes sense. They were obviously expecting it because they know they get business right after homecoming, which I thought was interesting. So we sit down at the table. I order my fruit platter, get some orange juice and some water and stuff, and you know, she just gets like some soda or something, I don't know. And we're waiting for these people, right? It's a respectful thing to do. It's like you're not just gonna get food and then they come and you're like just mowing down and they have to wait 15 minutes to get their food. So we decided to wait, and literally we waited until midnight. That is when they got there, at fucking midnight. That is when they walked in, and we're just like, oh my god. Literally, we just told the waitress, because she kept checking in on us. She was like, hey, you guys gonna order soon? We're like, still waiting for our friends. I literally thought she didn't think our friends existed. Like, we were just waiting for nothing and just loitering in the restaurant. But we did order stuff. We did order like the, you know, the fruit and the drinks or whatever, so we did have a tab going, so it wasn't too bad. Anyway, they finally get there at midnight, right after the waitress was like, hey, look, you know, where are your friends or whatever. And my date is like, hey, look, if they're not here in the next 5 minutes, we're gonna order without them. And it's like, okay. And they got there like a minute after that. It was great. So they get there, we're talking, we're like, where the fuck were you? They had to go across town or whatever to her house. It was crazy, but they finally ended up getting there. And you know, they sit down and we all order our food, and they like shared a breakfast platter, and then I ordered a burger and fries, and oh man, dude, these fries, they're so delicious and just scrumptious and everything. And then the other girl, her friend, ordered just like a fruit platter. That's it. I was like, really? Like, I am so hungry after dancing that hard all night long. And so like, we danced a lot. I'm talking like 8:30 to 11, but there were obviously a lot of breaks and stuff in between that. But it was a solid, you know, hour and a half of actual dancing. I don't know, but it was crazy and awesome, just seeing everybody there and just the atmosphere and just everybody having a good time, not giving a single fuck, not, you know, caring about being judged, and just dancing your ass off and having a great time. Anyway, we're at Sherry's, and we just finally order the food, and we're like, oh, thank God they're here, and I get my burger, and it is just the best thing ever. Literally the only way to top off that night. It was just so much fun, and I was just, I don't know, it just felt so special to me for some reason, because this is my last homecoming, right? Like, literally everything I do this year is going to be my last high school adventure, and that's why I want to savor it. So if you guys are in high school, if you guys are in senior year specifically, enjoy that shit. Don't be like, oh, can't wait to get out of here, because literally everybody I've talked to, you will regret not living during high school. You will regret, like, oh, you know, I wish I did more. I wish I had more fun or stuff like that. Because after that, it's all adult shit, right? Like, I was telling my dad this, like, after high school, it's more responsibility and growing up and actually having to do all this other stuff and, you know, getting jobs and getting careers and worrying about that shit. Right now, I'm just a kid in high school, and I want to enjoy that, and I am. I'm making the best of it, like I said. You know, going to these dances, going to all the games, and just having a fucking blast with it, man. Anyway, so we do that. She orders that, and my burger is just amazing. They're just kind of watching me eat this burger as they're eating their breakfast platter or whatever. They split up breakfast platter, and it is just so good. I'm practically like moaning at the just... Oh, this is just such a great burger in the middle of the night. And the fries with the ranch. I don't know if you guys like fries with ranch, but it's so good. Oh, I can just go on for days. So we do that, and we're just laughing, joking, having a great time. I'm so glad I didn't spill anything on my suit. No liquids, no food, anything crazy like that. Oh, my suit stayed clean and pretty. Oh, thank God. Oh, so nice. So anyway, we just kind of do that, laugh our asses off until like 1:30 a.m. And I ordered pumpkin pie that nobody else wanted, so I just got a fat slice of pumpkin pie with whipped cream for days on it and hot chocolate because her friend decided to order hot chocolate, and I'm like, oh dude, that is the best idea ever. And so I had orange juice, a fruit platter, a freaking burger, fries, a piece of pumpkin pie with whipped cream, hot chocolate, and oh dude, that combo of everything. I almost had a food coma. Like literally my date was worried about me, my date, now girlfriend, was worried about me, you know, like passing out on the wheel because I just had, you know, such a sugar high and then such a sugar low. You know, after that we're like, all right guys, we got to get out of here. We paid our bills and we ended up leaving, going separate ways, and I took my date home. And then, you know, she was worried about me, you know, passing out or something like that. But then I ended up just taking her home. And oh my God, literally I could talk for an hour about my entire experience this last 2 weeks. I lived so much. I'm gonna have to write down just stories I can do on these last 2 weeks, like senior photos and how that went, and you know, homecoming, and or I already did homecoming, and then, you know, just going to all these other games and then asking the girl out, and then that whole weekend and just Halloween. Dude, literally I have so much to talk about with you guys, and I'm so fucking glad to be back. Thank you so much for always supporting my content. Yes, I made it home safe, obviously. And it was just a great ending to a great night. No, I didn't get laid. No, I didn't do anything crazy like that, but it was an awesome night regardless. And I don't care. I really don't. I don't care that I didn't, you know, get any or whatever, because that wasn't my goal. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy this story. Don't forget to smash that like button if you want more of these. Man, I'm so glad to be back. Remember the fact that I love you guys. Bye.